Okay, direct solutions. The fastest way to resolve challenges. Now, in the last lesson, we learned how fear and discomfort can rule your life if you let it. And we also learned that fear drives us all, right? It's not just you, it's not just me. It drives us all. So now we're going to look at the fastest way to solve your challenges. So let's begin. Direct solutions are fast and simple, but rarely easy. Okay, you really need to not put, there is no easy button sometimes. So they're going to require the ability to deal with your discomfort at a high level. And when you're trying to find a solution to any challenge in your life, you may feel uncomfortable considering the direct approach. The direct approach often requires more self-discipline, courage, and stamina than we are accustomed to demonstrating. However, most of us also know that our core, that if we could just get ourselves to follow through on a direct course of action, that our challenge could be resolved, right? We know this about ourselves. So I want you to consider these scenarios. All right, so do you want to lose weight? If you want to lose weight, one possible direct solution would be to limit yourself to 2,000 calories a day and exercise for 60 minutes each day. Now, there is no doubt that anyone who adheres to this program would lose a significant amount of weight. But how many people can actually get themselves to stick to it for 12 weeks? Suppose you wanted to date a beautiful woman or man or woman, right, depending. One possible direct solution is to go where there are likely to be a large number of women or men. Then you could simply continue asking out woman after woman, man after man, until one of them said yes, right? This is a simple solution. However, actually doing it would require a significant amount of courage. So, simplest and fastest. If you consider them closely, many of life's greatest dilemmas have rather simple solutions. The only real challenge is figuring out how to become the type of person who can implement a direct approach. Most of us spend a lot of time coming up with ways to work around our lack of discipline or courage. Okay? It's a human problem. This is why it's so important to develop your self-discipline and your ability to take action when you're afraid, and perhaps the most important areas of self-improvement. So, when you work on discipline and taking action, your ability to implement direct solutions improves as well. And you no longer have to take the long way around. So why are direct solutions so challenging? Well, they seem reassuring because they'll obviously work, but they're also very disturbing. So an obvious solution is just staring you in the face, but taking action seems so challenging. So why are these approaches so daunting? So let's consider a direct solution to one of your challenges. Okay, and I'll just start with me. Okay, one of my direct challenges is promoting this course, right? I want to promote this course. I want everyone to get the content in this course. My challenge is exposing myself to all of the thousands of people that to see me, to learn about me, and to see that if they want to learn from me. That is my challenge. All right. So, am I willing to follow through? Yes, I am willing to follow through. You're here in this course because I did follow through. And am I willing to transform myself into the type of person that could do this consistently? And yeah, going back to one of the previous lessons, we can look back in our history and see that we are. But for every next level, we have to develop next level skills. Okay? Now, what if your answer to those questions was no? I mean, clearly you want to say yes. We want yes. But what if in your heart the answer was no? At least now you have your answer. If an obvious solution exists, but you won't take it, then you are the source of your own challenge. Admitting this is not going to be easy. Like admitting that we are the problem is not going to be easy. You may become aware that you're choosing to be timid or undisciplined, right? However, the discomfort caused by this realization can be enough to generate some of the personal changes, right? It could be enough, and it could be enough to propel you to take the action to the happier life that you deserve, okay? Or it could be enough for you to figure out that you don't know, like maybe your why to getting this done isn't enough, or maybe you're not attached to this, or maybe there's a smaller step you can take first, okay? But you'll be glad to discover that being able to choose more direct solutions simply takes practice, of some strategies. As with anything else, practice makes perfect, or at least it makes it easier to accomplish what you desire. And the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it, right? It's just the way that our brains work, our bodies work. Okay, so let's talk about some ways that you can practice direct solutions. So let's start building that muscle, start putting it into our thinking. So I want you to try these tips to help you acquire the propensity to use them, to not avoid them, to see them, to acknowledge them, and to say yes to them. All right, so practice daily. All right. As you go throughout your day, find tasks that you could do better or quicker with a more direct action. What could that be? And then do it. Dare yourself. Come up with tasks that would be only a small challenge to you and dare yourself to do it. Make it something that's going to be positive. It's going to yield a good result for you if you were to. Don't just, make it not count for you or not count towards helping you get to your goals. But if you do it this way, it's going to increase your motivation and your skill set, right? And going direct. So dare yourself. What can you dare? Double dog, triple dog dare yourself. Or if you watch The Christmas Story. All right. So have fun with daring yourself. And then move on to more complex challenges. So you're breaking down your challenge into easier tasks, which when completed, it's going to result in resolving the challenge. So now you're a challenge resolver versus a challenge avoider. And as you get more practice, you're going to move on to more direct solutions. Does that make sense? Right? I hope that makes sense to you. Okay. So as you go through this process, you're going to honestly evaluate direct solutions to your challenge. You're going to learn how to do that. And you're going to discover that they're going to provide multiple avenues for growth. So it's going to give you more ways to grow. And not only is it going to be the quickest way to achieve your goals, if you have the fortitude to pursue them, but you're also going to give yourself opportunities to examine you, right? And to learn more about you and how you think and how you work. And what's not to like about that? Okay? So we know that these solutions are effective and that they're even more effective when you have your creative abilities attached to them and at your best. That's what we know. So in the next lesson, we're going to work on creativity and how being creative can help apply to overcoming obstacles. But first, what I want you to do today, I want you to identify a significant challenge in your life. Something that you've been struggling with for a while, whatever it is, okay, whatever it is. And then I want you to create a direct solution for that challenge. Okay? Pick one, not three, just one. Create a direct solution for it. Okay? Be Captain Obvious. What is the fastest way to get to this? And then put it into action. And then I want you to journal about the results. Okay? Did it take you where you thought it was going to take you? Could you improve your process? How could you do it better, faster, simpler? Okay? That's what I want you to do today. So pick something you've been struggling with, identify it, create a direct solution for it, and then I want you to take action on it. I know, I'm going to tell you that's it, but that's a big one, okay? So take action on it, and I will see you in the next lesson.